Thank you for listening to this PodcastOne production. Now available on Apple Podcasts, PodcastOne, Spotify, and anywhere else you get your podcasts.
PodcastOne presents the Steve Austin Show Classics.
Part 2, Steve Austin Show here with 3 and 20 Band. We're sitting there in Lake Hartwell, Georgia, laughing, shucking, and jiving, having a damn good time. These guys are playing some badass music and talking about life on the road because I spent a good part of my time on the road, going from gigs to gig. 5 guys. You know, when I think about musical bands, I think of the dynamics of chemistry, what it takes, first of all, to put a band together and come up with a winning formula, then just the existing with each other. So what is it with you guys? Tell me about existing as 5 individuals in a group and then put on top of that the travel. Rusty, you the diva?
I'm not a diva, but I guess I'm quickest to the trigger right now. But
well, you looked over at Daniel.
Just for approval. Just
because you're both looking at the mic at the same time.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do with my hands. No, really. One thing we've all had our time in the ring, if you will, individually and together with other projects and stuff. So my biggest concern coming into this was too many chiefs in the tribe. Now, we've definitely butted heads a lot, but we come out on top. I really feel like, and it all makes us stronger as a group and individuals. I was a sociology major at UGA, so dyads and triads are my thing, and I mean it's really interesting to see 5 chiefs come together and just
Well, when you got 5 alpha males trying to coexist and make something happen, you've got to, as a person, be humble sometimes and look at your brother and say, okay, man, let's work this thing out and make it happen. That's what it boils down to. Sometimes you got to give, and that's being an adult. Just stepping back and saying, okay, we may disagree. We may agree to disagree on this. Let's move on and roll with something else. So, sorry, Rusty, but that's what it boils down to.
No, we agree passionately, and we disagree passionately, too,
exactly.
because we're passionate about what we do.
Yeah, very.
And this is the be-all, end-all for pretty much all of us. So we're pushing all in. This is what we got, so we got to be passionate about it.
What is the disconnect when there's a disagreement? What's is it the sound of a song, the direction of the band, the sound of the new album coming up after the debut album? What's
yeah.
Okay, Daniel's got his hand in there. I got to defer to Daniel. Y'all watching this here on the camera, y'all saw it. If you're on audio, Daniel has his hand on here. Daniel.
Yes.
What the fuck's going on here?
It can be anything. I mean, it could be from a band member being late that pisses another person off. It can be...
See, I'm a time fanatic.
It could be a band member
getting late. Rusty, you said you're never on time.
He's never on time. What are you talking about?
So what do y'all do? Y'all tell him, okay, practice is going to be at 3, but it's really going to happen at 4.
Don't tell.
Wait. Hold on. What's we
don't practice.
We have.
You know what I'm saying? The recording session, whatever it is.
If we got to leave at 9, we tell him 7.
They tell me 6:30.
You asked who the diva was. It's not me.
Is it Butch or is it Rusty?
It's Butch.
Oh, it's Butch.
Oh, Butch. Man, dude, you're the guy that I've been talking to. See, now I know why this motherfucker don't take my calls. He picked up the phone one time and goes, I'll have my agent call you back.
Oh, shit.
I said, all right, that's how you roll.
We always like to ask Butch, like, what's a load in? What's sound check, Butch? And he's like, well, I don't know. I'm here when I want to be here. So
do you know when I found out how to get here?
How?
Yeah, on the way here.
Butch, what's the story with this? I mean, you're getting hit from all sides here in a fun way.
That usually, and that usually.
I got a flak jacket over there.
That usually means there's a thin veil of truth to the situation.
Butch preaching the gospel over here. So tell me what's the story here now.
About the
you run late,
about
or are you a little bit, about this relationship with the band. How does it squirt some WD-40 on this motherfucker for me?
I think it's hard for him to define it anyway. But from the outside perspective, he's such a sweetheart. This big old teddy bear. It's easy to pick on him, and we take our shots. He takes it off the chin like a champ. But I mean, It's all in good fun, and at the end of the day, we get the things off our chest that we need to get in a constructive manner. And that's what makes it okay.
Okay, I was talking to you guys before we started rolling camera. Adrian said you guys had some songs backed up. You got a surplus of songs that you could come out with. What about a second album? What kind of timeline are we looking at? Is that in the future works?
It's actually in the works right now, and I hope, if everything goes well, probably second quarter of next year, we'll probably drop our next record.
What's the strategy behind that? Timing of the album and when to come out with the next one?
Strategy-wise for us as an independent band is when we get it done.
Well, talk to me about getting it done, because back in the old days, and Daniel, you guys being metalheads, there was a lot of drugs and rock and roll, and guys are coked up and whatever. So I mean, that was half of the big delay in making an album. Take them a year and a half to record the son of a bitch. I don't understand that mindset, because not the coke, but just the respect to being on time. That was back in the day.
Disclaimer.
I'm talking about just sitting down and recording an album. If you have the financial wherewithal to get it done, what takes so long to record an album?
Well, the difference today is the technology has gotten to a point to where we can record an album sitting right here if we wanted to.
We're doing it.
We're doing it right now. We could record a full record in this room. So Daniel has a studio. I have a studio at home. For us, it's about putting out the right music. Like I said, we've got tons of songs, but we've got stuff that me and Butch just wrote together that maybe two of those guys ain't really into. They ain't digging. If they're not digging it, we don't want to put it out. We want to put out a record. Our next record, the 3 and 20 record that comes out, hopefully, again, second quarter next year, every one of us loves every song that's on that record. It really is a part of each one of us, because that's what the music is truthfully about. Truthfully, with the songwriting process, he may bring an idea, or Butch bring an idea, I bring an idea, but at the end of the day, when all five of us look at each other and go, man, this is the shit, this is awesome, we know that song needs to be on the next record. Okay. And we're very close. We're very close to nailing all that down.
Okay, dig this. I'm looking at this, the north side of the couch, this is the south side. I'm going to come back down to the south side. He was saying those two were on base with a couple of songs that maybe you guys ain't down with. How do you go about, do you bring them up to speed, convince them? Can it grow on you? Do you vehemently just don't want to do something? Somebody help me out here when you're not in tune with what these guys are digging.
No, I mean, sometimes it is, Adrian, like you said, has a studio and I have a studio, and sometimes it is, for me, like a production thing that I'm like, I don't really dig that, and I can't get past it. And then we start playing a lot, we kind of mess around with it. If we practice, that would probably help. But we work everything out on stage for the most part.
Right.
So we'll start playing a song, and literally Jimmy is literally screaming chords at me while we're trying to play the song, and I'm trying to learn it. But we're doing this in front of people.
Right.
Because there's no fear, the five of us. And I think that kind of goes back to the other question you were asking as far as how we handle each other as a band. These four guys, and I can't include myself in this because I don't know how I am, but everyone in this band knows what they're doing, regardless of what we're doing.
Right.
You don't have to worry about, is it going to sound good?
Yeah.
Do we know what we're doing? Is it going to be cool? We just trust each other in that department. And that is different than other bands, any band I've ever been in, really, where you're worried about is Johnny over there going to get his shit together and play the song right. And especially if you're playing something you've never played before in front of people. Because, we'll probably do it tonight in front of you if it could happen, you never know, but we'll probably play it just fine, and it would be cool because we trust each other.
Here's a classic case. Back in the day, I was a big Mark Chestnut fan, and one of his big hits was Going to the Big D, Don't Mean Dallas, whatever the name of it, you know what I'm talking about. He didn't really dig the song, but they kept selling him on the song, hey man, do it. And it turned out to be one of his biggest records, or one of his biggest singles. So will you ever say, through the process you just mentioned, but just also just like, hey man, okay, maybe I don't really dig it, and Rusty and Jim, you don't dig it, but hey man, let's play it and see what kind of reaction it gets and see what the people do with it. And then on y'all's end, on the north end, Butch and Adrian, because all of a sudden you thought this was going to be badass, but the people ain't digging it. Yeah. Is there that dynamic that exists?
Always.
Because to me, as an entertainer, you got to listen to the crowd.
Yep.
Always. That's the only thing that matters is the audience, because that's what you're doing it for. You could go out and be Mr. Prima Donna all day long and be like, I'm the greatest songwriter in the world, and just write album after album after album and put it out to nobody to listen to it. And that'd be fine if you want to sit around and play your playlist for yourself all day.
And just like in your profession, when the room is on fire, when the room is electric, you can feel it. So when you're playing that song and the room is electric, the vibe is there, everybody's just in their zone, just like in what you do and what you've done in the past. It's when you feel it and it's there, and you know it.
Well,
and everybody knows it.
Everybody in the crowd's feeling the exact way we feel.
Exactly.
And
Yeah.
when that happens, it's on. It's on from the get-go.
Talk to me about one of the things, like when you go out to what I used to do in the business of pro wrestling, man, you're going out there to strike up a relationship with that crowd. You do something to elicit a response. Based on that response, you proceed accordingly. You call your match in the ring. So do you guys like to go out there with a set list and you're shaking your head, no, Jim.
No.
I dig that because most people I know, man, they'll write their songs down. They just want to go in that order. Me, from my experience, and again, there's similarities. We were talking before we started rolling sound, the similarities between music and pro wrestling. I'm of the opinion that you go out there and you throw something at the crowd, and if they ain't buying it, then you shift gears. Are y'all agreeing with that?
Yeah, 100%. We've got our spots that we want to do in certain points of the show, but to get to those spots is not A, B, C, and D.
Yeah.
It might be let's jump to D
Right.
quick, depending on how the crowd's going. And when that happens and we're clicking like that, that's when we're doing the best we can do.
And it's almost like everybody can look at each other,
Right.
and you know which song to call out next.
Yeah.
It's crazy because it won't be anything on the paper, and you'll just turn around and all three of us will be like, "Oh yeah, we need to play this one now."
Yeah.
And you just know
It's
a rhythm.
It's entertainment, be it music or wrestling or art or anything, whatever you're doing. For that 3.5, 4 hours that the people are in that arena or in that club or at that show, you're taking them outside of their everyday life, and everybody's enjoying themselves.
And it's so awesome when they feel a part of the show.
That's when it's happening.
That's when it's on.
Talk to me about when we used to come out of a match. I mean, there's an adrenaline rush.
Oh yeah.
First of all, when the way we go out there, like when that glass broke, and man, it was like, boy, an adrenaline spike that you cannot explain. If you put that in a bottle and sell it, you'd be a multi-billionaire. Yep. And so then it's the after effect. It takes a while for that to wear off. When you guys get out there and you're rocking and grooving, you're having fun because you're buddies, but then the crowd's digging what you're doing. Tell me about what y'all feel when y'all walk off the stage, whether it's exhaustion, satisfaction.
The exact same thing you feel. The exact same thing.
Right.
When that show has just went unbelievably well and you walk off stage, there's nights I can't sleep. I stay up all night, and just because I'm pumped and excited and like, man, that was so much fun. I enjoyed myself so much. I don't want to let it go to an extent, really. I mean, honestly, and then the next show may not be as good.
Talk to me about that, but she's grabbing the horn. Go
I
ahead.
was going to say, like, what he was just going off of what he was saying. There's a lot of times I know, like, lyrics and things that I have written for some of the songs that I think were better songs have came after the effect of playing just a kick-ass show,
right.
And I go home and I want to keep working. I want something, and it's just like you get inspired
right.
off of seeing how the crowd reacts to you, so it makes you want to give something else back to them.
What do you think? Because you guys are extremely talented. You're crushing it right here and playing acoustic, but every now and then you have a bad day. And so, like, I was pretty damn good back in my day, but every now and then I go out there and shit the bed. And, there'd be a disconnect. Or just maybe it was me, maybe it was my opponent, maybe it was both of us. Maybe the crowd was just cold, because sometimes it's on the crowd, because you got to want to have a good time, when you show up. Because you can sit on your hands if you want to. But my point is, sometimes when you walk out of the ring, you still got a little bit of rust, but it's like, what the fuck did I do wrong? Exactly. Y'all get that?
There are nights that us five can turn around and look at each other and we're like, what the fuck is going on? We are killing it.
Yeah.
And it's just not going over. And it happens sometimes.
It does.
It's not necessarily we're doing anything wrong.
Yeah.
It's just sometimes that vibe's not there. And you've got to twist and turn and pull and push and do whatever you got to do to find that moment where you can turn it. And then when you turn them,
but sometimes you can't turn them.
Sometimes you literally can't turn them. And
No, you can't.
You're just in the wrong room, and you
but
don't
sometimes,
book it
like,
later.
we would be like, well, why did they buy a ticket?
But at the same time,
They don't want to have a good time.
At the same time, as a performer, it's not about that. Like, I hate to sound conceited, but I play for me. I go out there 8 or 8,000, and I have a damn good time, and I don't care what they think about it. If they're digging it, cool. I'm going to feed off of it,
right.
And it's going to be better. But I still have my base of where this is where I'm going to be. This is how I perform, and I'm out here playing with my toys.
Right.
Like I say it whenever I finally get my damn drum set set up, because that's, God, load in, breakdown. That's I will sing praises to the day that I can afford a roadie. But until then, I go out there, I set up my toys, I get to play. And that's what it's about for me. It's not about recognition. It's not about affirmation. It's about going out and having fun, doing something you're passionate about.
Jump in here, Jim.
No, in all honesty, driving down the road in the bus, unloading your shit, loading your shit on stage, doing a sound check, your payday, money's nice, yes, but your payday is when you get to play.
Exactly.
And like he said, 8 or 8,000. And we're going to play the same way for 8,000, but if those 8 people go crazy, or those 8,000 people go crazy, that helps.
Yeah.
That helps so much for what we do.
All right, Adrian, why don't you take us into a direction of a song? Your call. What you want to play?
Since we're all drinking beer, let's drink like a fish.
I'll drink, y'all play. You just got drafted.
This is a swing
We
of
got
song for the working man.
DraftKings.com going up in here.
For the working man.
Here we go.
For the working man.
Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home.
Here we go.
'Cause I drank like a fish, 'cause you're like a sailor, smoke like a freight train, steady running down the line, and I love like a sinner. Never call me a winner, call me a country boy. Never die.
Yo, bartender, give me a drink. I'm ready to get it poppin'. Been a hell of a week. Matter of fact, make it 2. I'ma find me a freak yo, with a beautiful physique. Tell her don't even speak. Yo, just get it on the floor and make it twerk for me, baby. Waiting for everybody's getting crazy. Do we need to take it back to the bars or hammering shots like we got no regard? Make it work. I mean, I'll see you again. And yo, that night is young. Got some time to spend. Take advantage if we don't. It's a shame. Promise either way you're gonna remember my name. If you let me, it'll be the night of your dreams. Full of fashion and screens and things you've never seen. Life is short, don't play with my head. Listen to what the song said. 'Cause I drink like a fish, 'cause you're like a sailor, smoke like a freight train, steady running down the line, and I love like a sinner. Never call me a winner, call me a country boy. Traditions never die. They tell me they gon' cut me off, I tell them no way. I'm chillin' with my homie Jack, Jim, and Jose. Looking at me like I'm on some kind of mission. Getting on this is a family tradition. It don't matter, I don't care what you do. The only alcohol abuse is you spilling my drink. Just back up, back up. Look at the clock, it's shot 30, nigga. 30, going ready to rock you again. Tired of the music, this little hottie got a body and she ready to use it, but in the end, I'm in love with my liquor and yo, that time is fine. But the liquor is becoming me fine. Every rhyme driving it coast to coast. Taking it, drinking it, making it pop in the toast. So put your drinks in the air, leave the drumming on. All my people saying all night long. 'Cause I drink like a fish, 'cause you're like a sailor, smoke like a freight train, steady running down the line, and I love like a sinner. Never call me a winner, call me a country boy. Traditions never die, and nobody knows the trouble I've seen. Nobody knows my sorrow. I'll just drink them all away till the night becomes a day, and do it all again tomorrow. 'Cause I drink like a fish, 'cause you're like a sailor, smoke like a freight train, steady running down the line, and I love like a sinner.
sing along with us, Steve. We got something for all y'all listening out there. All our true country folks. Uncle Adrian, show them what we're working with.
You gotta know when to hold them, know when to fold them, know when to walk away, know when to run. You never count your money while you're sitting at the table. Be time enough for counting. When the dealing's done, just swing low. Sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home.
Boy, I tell you what, that's a goddamn good idea.
All right, so Steve Austin's podcast is about being honest, right?
Damn right it
I've got to
is.
use the bathroom so bad I can't stand it. So y'all keep going.
You're listening to another classic episode of The Steve Austin Show, only on PodcastOne.
It's time to play Myth versus Fact, brought to you by Concrete. Myth: creatine is just for bodybuilders or heavy weightlifters. Fact: creatine is for any fitness routine / activity. Myth: creatine is a type of steroid. Wrong. Fact: creatine is a natural molecule that your body produces and is present in various foods. Myth: creatine is used to, quote, bulk up. Wrong. Fact: creatine helps with lean muscle gains, increased strength, endurance, and fitness. Myth: all creatines have side effects. Wrong. Concrete is the only microdosed creatine and avoids negative side effects. Boom. Concrete is the #1 stimulant-free pre-workout supplement. And it's not just for working out. I do it before I podcast. I do it before I knock out a bunch of emails. I do it before I go take a walk around the block. It's just a nice little boost. It tastes delicious. You know, you guys need to check it out. It's a great stocking stuffer. And just think about it. Your brain uses 20% of the creatine in your body just to think. Concrete fuels your body and your mind. Even immune cells need it to protect the body, and the heart needs it to pump, the lungs need it to breathe. Every cell must have creatine to function at its best. Take control of your health, both body and mind, building a better you with Concrete. Register now at concrete.com/podcast. That's CON-CRET.com/podcast to receive free membership to Planet Fitness for an entire year, plus a $500 Walmart Visa gift card. Available now online and in-store at Walmart. Concrete is truly changing the game.
Steve Austin Unleashed.
Here we go with the 3 and 20 band. Y'all just played Drink Like a Fish. How long did it take for y'all to come up with that song?
We wrote that one. We were sitting at Adrian's house, and we wrote that one. Literally, probably the core portion of that one. 15 minutes, maybe.
I was going to ask you guys if y'all had the classic Waffle House Wrote It on a Napkin song. Because seemed like every time you listen to someone talk about music, they'll say, "Oh yeah, one time at Waffle House wrote it. It happened like that." Daniel, you?
I think Butch and I are the same. It's not Waffle House.
What is it?
It's the toilet.
Yes.
I write more songs in the toilet than any other
the
place.
majority of my songwriting is done in the throne. I'd have to say so. I don't know why. I don't know if it's just because you're away from everything and everybody, and you actually have 10 minutes of peace to yourself where you can just shut everything else out.
Right.
And then that's when it comes to you. So I don't know, but literally, I mean, like it's a running joke with, other guys that, I've wrote with, played with, friends of ours that, they'll call me, "Oh, where you at?" "Oh, man, about to head on in the bathroom." "Oh, well, you bet you about to write a hit, ain't you?"
We get these voice memos from Butch. I can always tell when he's in the bathroom because I can hear the top.
Yep.
I just start singing.
Yeah, you can hear the echo when I'm singing.
So how often does this happen when you call somebody up just sing a verse to them
Like I was saying earlier,
Yeah.
The majority of the writing style that I have, it literally is that. It's something will pop into my head, and I know this sounds crazy, but it's 100% true. There's several songs that I have written from dreams. I'll have a dream. There'll be a melody and a couple of lyrics in my dream. I'll wake up. I usually keep a pad near the bed for that. I will wake up and write down immediately what was the last thought I had. And if it sticks in my head long enough, I'll grab the phone, put a little memo down, work with it a little bit further, get as much as I can to send to them so they can say, hey, I'll say, is this something you want me to continue on or what? And go from there.
Man, when I was riding down the road, man, this is back in the days we were wearing fanny packs. And I remember back in the day where I seen the fanny pack and say, man, there ain't no way I ever wear one of those motherfuckers. They ain't cool. But then I started wearing one because you keep all your shit in there. Now I use a money clip. No. Yeah, I had the Zubaz back in the day. But I don't do that shit anymore. I got a money clip. And I've been drying my money out on that window, and that bay window in there, because I keep falling in the water right at jet ski. But I used to ride down the road, man, and if I would pass by a billboard or whatever, if it's something that inspired me to come up with a 3 or 5 word song, which would be a T-shirt, I'd write that idea down because I knew I would forget it. And there's so many times I wake up in the morning, I think, oh, man, that's a good idea. I'm going to get me another 30 minutes, and then when I wake up, I'm going to put that shit on paper because that's going to be $1 million idea. Now I wake up and like, what the fuck happened? I can't remember it. That shit happened to you guys?
Well, me and him, literally, we've been doing this for over 15 years together. And it's a running joke, and it's not to sound conceited at all. But we literally have probably forgotten more songs than most people ever write. I mean, and that's being honest to God. And I mean notebook upon notebook upon notebook of songs I've lost or just forgotten, and they're just gone. I mean, there's no way to get them back.
Well, talking about songs, you guys started out having to do some cover material before you could bust out 3 and 20 original stuff. So a couple of y'all's favorite covers was No Diggity.
Oh, yeah.
Would y'all do No Diggity
doubt.
here? Now tell me about this song because I don't know that I'm familiar with it. Adrian got a look on his face. You don't want to do it.
I don't think we pull it off acoustic. I don't think so.
Phil Collins? In the air tonight?
We could pull that off.
What
about little Johnny Cash?
Oh, the Man in Black.
How about little Johnny Cash for Stone Cold?
It's kind of hard to pull off Phil Collins on a djembe, I ain't gonna lie.
You'll like this version of the Man in Black.
Version of Johnny Cash?
Yeah, you can do anything you want. Steve Austin show. It's a 3 and 20 band show.
Because Stone Cold says so.
Yes. There we go. Yeah.
Hear that train a-comin', it's rollin' around the bend. I ain't seen the sunshine. I don't know when, and I'm stuck in Folsom Prison. Time keeps dragging on. But that train just keeps rolling on down to San Antonio. I was just a baby. Mama told me, son, always be a good boy. Never play around with guns, but I shot a man in Harwell just to watch him die. Oh, that old bastard keeps on breathing. I don't know why. There's probably rich folks eating in a fancy dining car, probably drinking Jaeger bombs, smoking marijuana cigars, but I know I had it coming. I just can't be free. Oh, not me. Let me rock the 3 and 20 and Steve Austin, baby. What moves me? Let's go. sipping a milkshake in a snowstorm. Never throw warm in the warm room in the AU. We blue hate you athletes might take you cause you must have me mistaken with the statements that you make. Cause ain't nobody dope as me. I'm just so fresh and so clean. Don't you think I'm so sexy? I'm just so fresh and so clean, girl. Ain't nobody dope as me. I'm just so fresh and clean. So fresh and clean. I love it when you stare at me. I'm just so fresh and clean.
Those weeds, baby, I get to running off at their mouth and telling me everything that's on your nasty mind. They say you're malnutrition and need a vitamin D, and inviting me to that tingle in your spine. I know who you are, I love who you ain't. You're so damn frank. Listen, the addict too hot up about your waist. Ring chains and no chains and whips. I do some bits, hit jerk and double tap and
Cause ain't nobody dope as me. I'm just so fresh and clean. So fresh and clean. Don't you think I'm so sexy? I'm just so fresh and clean. So fresh and clean, girl. Ain't nobody dope as me. I'm just so fresh and clean. So fresh and clean, come I on. love it when you stare at me. I'm just so fresh and clean. And we are.
Goddamn, what was that? It was badass what it was. What was it?
It's our boys Outcast from
Outcast.
Yeah.
Who's that?
Outcast.
Outcast. You too old for that shit.
Hey.
We gotta bring you over to the streets over here.
Y'all gotta bring me over to the ATL and the streets. I'm more like country
Them
and
boys.
metal.
Them boys are bad.
They
They are bad.
big time.
They baddest thing out of Atlanta.
Yeah.
You're listening to another classic episode of The Steve Austin Show, only on Podcast One.
Hey man, do you own or rent your home? Sure you do, and I bet it can be hard work. You know what's easy? Bundling policies with Geico. Geico makes it easy to bundle your homeowners or renters insurance along with your auto policy. It's a good thing, too, because you already have so much to do around your home. Go to geico.com, get a quote, and see how much you could save. It's Geico easy. Visit geico.com today. That's geico.com.
Have you seen my boys 3 and 20? You gotta listen to them because Stone Cold said so.
Before you guys bust into another tune, and I'm going to let you guys play something out of the blue that I wouldn't expect you to play, and something that's good. But I want to talk about your rigs first, and I want to start back here with Daniel. With respect to the guitar, you're playing acoustic now, but it has electrical capabilities. What guitar are you playing right now?
Actually, Adrian and I play the same guitar. It is a Martin DC-16.
Y'all dig the Martin DC-16. Okay, when it comes to electric capabilities, what do you like to play on
I'm
stage?
a Les Paul guy.
You're a Les Paul guy.
I'm a Les Paul
Talk
guy.
to me about the Les Paul body versus the Strat, and how you come to this decision.
I like this man. He knows his instrument.
He does.
Dude, I don't fuck around, dude. I'm a real shit.
You know, even
Ryan,
when
would you please get me that beer that's in the freezer? Thank you. Talk to me about your rig, dude.
Hey, man, you know-
I love music.
I just, I've owned a couple Strats, owned a couple Tellys. The Les Paul, man, I don't know. Like, every time I play one, that's what I want to play.
Right.
I've got, and even inside the Les Paul family, there's different stuff. Like, I
Right.
play juniors and I play the standards and deluxes and all that. It just feels right in my hands.
Talk to me about the strings because, man, I'm going to go back. I love all music, but I'm a big Stevie Ray Vaughan fan.
Mm-hmm.
And so Stevie played a Strat, but he played heavy strings and played them high.
He did.
He liked to bend the fuck out of them. He had strong hands. Anybody try to play his type of music, it kind of just falls short because he was so aggressive and powerful. Talk to me about the strings and how you tune the guitar.
I mean, I play very heavy strings as well because I'm very
I dig that.
both hands heavy, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean, the right hand is as important as the left hand when it comes to that stuff. But and Stevie was very left-handed. Like, I mean, that guy was bending things off the planet. I mean.
So you dug him too?
Oh God.
Okay.
If you play guitar, how could you not?
Right.
I mean, I remember watching this live video of Stevie in Texas, and this is going to sound absolutely fucking retarded, but it was in this tiny club. I mean, like, no one's there. You can't see anybody. And the video is filming from out. There's fucking nobody there, to Stevie Ray Vaughan,
Right.
But I'm sitting there and I'm watching, and he breaks a string, and there's only 3 of those dudes.
Right.
He breaks a string in the middle of the song. That dude changes the string while playing. how the fuck do you do that? And I just remember watching going, he's not human, you know? And I was like, whatever he's doing, I can't do that. So I need to go metal or something because I can't do blues. Not and hang up with that, you know? But string-wise, who are we with now, A? We're with SIT strings now. We're with SIT strings now.
All right.
And back to guitars, we just signed with a new company called Telefly Guitars. And they're building stuff for us, hand-built.
Where are they based out of?
Georgia.
Yes.
Hand built in the U.S. of A, and they are badass guitars, not just because they're
America
endorsing us and we're endorsing them, but it's hand built in the United States of America, and it doesn't get any better than that.
Yeah, and that dude is like literally measuring my hands to get them
Right.
correct. I mean, you don't get that off the shelf. So
Jim, talk to me about the bass.
Bass is Gibson Thunderbirds, Music Man Stingrays, Fender Jazzes, old tube amps. That's my thing.
You always hear the old tube amps, and they don't make them anymore. Why
can't-
don't they make them anymore? Because everybody loves them.
They still make them. They just don't make them in America anymore. It's very
What the fuck's wrong with America?
costs too much, obviously, but that's the thing, and that's sad because you can tell. Like mine is an old '70s SVT Ampeg, and you put it up against one from today.
Right.
You can tell a huge difference just in the quality, just the warmth and the girth and the boominess you can get out of it. You can't get it. You can't get it from one today.
Now, as you know, I told a story last week on I tried to play the bass one time, didn't come out so well.
Here.
But smooth string versus the wound string?
Stainless steel all day long. Because I sweat a lot, so if I didn't have stainless steel strings, I would go through a set of strings. I'd have to change them every 2 shows. So stainless steel will last longer than usually nickel is what they're made of.
Right.
And stainless steel will last me for at least a month.
Now, talk to me about the 4-string bass versus the 5-string.
I play both.
Okay, so what do you prefer?
It depends on the song. Some of the hip hoppy stuff we do, I love to have the 5-string. Some of the more straightforward rock and roll stuff we do, like to have 4.
Right.
And I usually when I travel, I'll take one with me, and I can tune the 4-string down.
Yep.
For the hip hop stuff.
I'm sorry, guys. We're trying to do a podcast.
Yeah. hey, y'all can take a. Hey, you guys can take a walk.
Goddamn, you're on the Steve Austin Show. This is an award-winning podcast. Ain't never won one goddamn award. Would you give me the fucking courtesy to talk to Jim about a fucking string?
Steve, I see a window right there.
Yeah.
They can leave.
You can take the window. You can take the stairs.
Please,
I'm going to get to you in a minute.
They're
I'm
not
talking to you
important.
about a drum and you about a microphone. I'm talking to you about a guitar. Wait your fucking turn.
See, he played bass, okay, so we need to talk about this.
God damn it.
I was talking about your string, though. Here's my witness.
Shit. Okay, so.
Getting back into everything.
Talking about, a little bit of, and going back to the hip-hop stuff that you guys play. Are you into the slap?
No, never.
Why not?
Just something I was never good at. So.
What about, you got a pick here on the table. Are you picking your finger?
I don't play with a pick live unless I'm playing this.
Okay.
Because
it helps boost the sound, right?
Yes, but when I play live, I have to play with my fingers. Cliff Burton, Metallica, original basis, all the way.
All right, Rusty, over there scratching your head. Talk to me about a drum kit because you had Neil Peart as an inspiration earlier in your days. So tell me about your drum kit. What do you like to play? How many pieces are there? Because you was complaining and pissing and moaning about setting the summit up. Well, exactly, I got to hear about it.
Exactly, and that's the basis of my entire argument is I play a 4-piece live.
I dig that.
Because it's
economic.
Yeah, economic. It fits in a van, which we have a bus now, so that's awesome.
Bus.
But
Down by the river.
but no,
Chris Farley in the house.
I used to be when I was up and coming. I was like, man, I want 12 cymbals, 9 shells, just anywhere I swing, I want to hit something. And that was because I didn't have much control.
Right.
But at this point, it's like I really don't want to haul all that shit around.
Right.
I mean, I'd love to sit behind a 20-piece drum kit and honestly, I would become overwhelmed if I did. I don't know what to do with my hands.
Right.
I don't know what to do with my hands.
Yeah, and Daniel over here, he's the recording engineer in the house. He is anti-China cymbals.
I think he only needs a kick and a snare and a hi-hat.
I think, I dig what you guys have laid down so far and almost an hour and 40 minutes of listening to y'all talk, but the only thing that if I could recommend anything y'all sound, it don't mean nothing to me. I'm a global icon and national treasure, Professional Wrestling Hall of Fame. And I don't really know shit about music, but I think y'all could use more cowbell.
Hell yes!
I need a cowbell.
You never have enough cowbell.
Are you guys donate? Hey,
Bush can play because he plays.
nah, we're taking Steve with us.
That was straight up bullshit. What brand of drums you play?
I play Ludwig, American-made, Maple Custom. They're an amazing kit. I just happened upon them at a local Facebook page that's meant for trading and selling and buying equipment. And it was a used kit. It was a drummer who had been going strong in Athens for 10 years strong, had a couple babies, had to hang it up. And, you know, I always said, honestly, I don't give a shit what the drum set looks like. I've always said I'll play a pink sparkle as long as it sounds good. Because it's not about the looks of it. And sure enough, I got a green sparkle kit. He sent me a link to it. He was like, you need to pick this up. Because I just had destroyed my 24-inch kick rim, which any drummers out there, you know, a 24-inch drum, they don't make those. It was a cannon of a kick, but my God, I couldn't find a case for it. I couldn't find a rim for it. So therefore, $100 part totaled my drum set. So
no, you at a show totaled your drum.
now, granted,
the shit just hit the fan.
Granted, I totaled my Gibson Thunder too. So
that was
same night.
Same night.
But don't you? I mean, when you just said you tore up your guitar.
$2,000 shot
I mean,
right
but don't you get some sentimental attachment to that thing? I mean, because like me with my trucks, I got an 03 and an 07 Chevy Z71 pickup in Texas. I won't sell those trucks because I love them so much. Don't you get attached to your musical instrument?
You take it through the mud?
No, man. I keep on some bitches clean. They're 4-wheel drive, but they ain't never seen the mud. No, my babies. God damn it, those are my babies.
Hey, guess exactly. My bass is 4-wheel drive, and it saw the mud that night.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
No, it was a good night. We was feeling it, and it happened.
It just happened.
It happened.
But it was spontaneous.
And guess what? The bar that I smashed my bass at, and he smashed his drum kit at, we gave them the bass.
Right.
We all autographed it, and to this day, it's up on the wall.
Right.
So it's worth it.
Butch, talk to me about with your vocals, and then we're going to shift over to Adrian, but you don't play a musical instrument in the band, but you sing like a motherfucker, and I love what you do. So talk to me about taking care of your voice when you get on the road, or just respect to warming up. What is the process? Because once I'll start a show that I'm doing just for CMT, those first few days, dare say a week, if I don't have any spray for my throat, just because I'm not used to singing, I'm not used to yelling and encouraging these people, I'll throw my voice out. And I got a shitty, raspy voice anyway. So what is your technique? Do you got to warm up?
Well,
I mean, dude, because I mean, you hear, no, but you always hear. Oh, okay.
No, we're
it's
all
a diva
ears,
routine.
Butch. We're all
Mariah
doing
Carey
this
territory.
all you got to
You asked the question. We all wanted to hear the answer.
the technique is show up late. Therefore, you miss sound check.
Drink as many fruity, sweet drinks
drink
as you
as
can.
many frozen fruity drinks as possible, or shots of straight liquor. And then in emergency cases, maybe warm liquor, heated up, hot toddy right before the show starts, and then you just give it everything you got.
So real talk. Give us a little bit of the warm up though, just a little bit.
Oh God,
do it. You got to do it.
This is better for an on-camera interview.
Yeah. We're on camera.
By the way,
Hello, those 3 gimmicks over there are cameras.
That would be correct.
Do it.
We call that an arpeggio.
That's correct.
No, I'll say from an outside perspective, knowing Butch for as long as I have, he puts his voice through the damn ringer. And he does. And he comes out on top, but that son bitch is strong. Always. My God.
And you know how it is when you're doing, multiple shows or, in days in a row, your voice is going to struggle. It's going to struggle. It's just part of it. You push through it. You do the best you can. And as his friend and his brother and his bandmate, you do a damn good job, and I'm very proud of you. It's hard.
Well, talk to me about your technique. And first of all, when you're on stage, are you always going acoustic or are you playing electric?
I just started playing electric also. Up until about, 2 weeks ago, I just played acoustic. And I just started playing Telefly, Teletail, electric guitar on stage, and I love it.
But right now, you're rocking a Martin DC6, if memory serves me correctly.
This is actually a Taylor because
motherfucker, you said he ran a goddamn.
This is not his start.
There's an explanation.
Trying to call on my memory bank. You know how many steel chairs I've been hit, and I was just waiting for it to deliver that damn punchline, and now you gonna ship guitars on me, motherfucker, playing a Taylor. Go ahead. What you got?
My Martin.
Shit, done fucked me up. How do you expect my podcast to win the awards?
We're gonna win. We're gonna win comedy podcast.
So my Martin DC16 RGTE Aura,
which is sitting right here in your lap,
Elemental P,
is actually being repaired right now from all the liquor and the sweat and everything that's happening.
And the Clemson sticker on it.
And the Clemson sticker on the
that's
back.
What cursed the guitar.
Yeah, that's what's hurting it.
It's actually being repaired right now. So
that's being put through the ringer too, ain't it?
Be repaired by Telefly Guitars.
All right, talk to me about you're big into rap stuff. I mean, dude, to warm up for that, dude, when I get in cold weather, my shit don't work. Yeah. So, like, how do you, I mean, we're talking that fast and doing that shit, which is extreme talent. Obviously, you're gifted with it, but are there days when you're off and you can't get your shit going that fast?
Of course.
Well, it depends on how late in the evening
it depends on how much I've had to drink.
It's the days when the bottom of the bottle comes faster than the other.
No, he has what I like to call a Jack Daniels limit. And, like, there was one time, God, forever ago.
It was my birthday.
Yes.
It was his birthday.
And he just stopped rapping and went, and just smiled.
Exactly.
And just looked at everybody in the band, and we were all just like,
By the way, Jack Daniels, if you are listening, everything we say about you is true. We love you, and we would very much, like to continue this relationship. And so listen to Steve Austin's podcast and listen to Jack Daniels.
And as a disclaimer, we are not being paid for this, so do not sue us.
All right, 3 and 20 choice. What y'all play for me? As a group, collectively or individually, who wants to make the call? I was digging.
Let's let the guys at the end of the table make a call.
South side over here. Represent. We on the other side of the tracks. We on the wrong side over here. This is a bad part of the neighborhood. Y'all over there with the upper crust.
we have no country bar song.
Yeah, no country bar.
Oh, dude, we got to do country bar song. What time we in? 50? Oh, we're 50 in. Country bar song like a motherfucker.
I feel like Hank in a salty beer. Well, this whiskey river won't take my mind far enough from here. I need Merle to sing me back home. 'Cause I'm a walking, talking, jukebox, honky, talking country bar song. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, oh. I woke up this morning waiting on the radio with a look on her face and an old suitcase told me she had to go. She's a good-hearted woman, but I'm a good timing man. She don't like my smoking, my drinking, my staying out late, my roughneck rowdy friend. It might sound like a broken record, but here we go again. I feel like hey, and it's all for me. Well, this whiskey river, it won't take my mind far enough from here. I need Merle, sing me back home. I feel like hey, ain't the song to be. Willie's Whiskey River, it won't take my mind far enough from here. I need Merle, sing me back home, sing me back home. 'Cause I'm a walking, talking jukebox, honky tonkin', yeah. I feel like hey, any song to be. But Willie's Whiskey River, it won't take my mind far enough from here. Oh, just like the wind, just like the wind. Tuesday's gone, and I'm a walking, talking jukebox, honky tonkin' country boss.
Yeah.
And that's after 7 beers. 7 beers.
I don't know how we could top that one. So let's wrap this son of a bitch up. Daniel,
Yes.
what's on your mind? You good?
Wonderful trying to.
Jim, you
Song
good?
is a meeting.
Rusty, you good?
Happy as shit.
Butch, you good?
Loving it, brother. I appreciate you
Adrian, you
having
good?
us out.
Yes, sir.
Can y'all top that? I mean, we're going to wrap this thing up. I'm talking to the 3 and 20 band. They're based out of Georgia and South Carolina. I love their music. I've had a damn good time hanging out with them. I consider them friends. Like I was telling Butch before he rolled up here, we was just trying to come up with a little bit of game plan before we just really just shot the breeze and hung out. I said, man, I don't really know you, but I feel like we're friends already. So I just want to shoot the shit. And that's what we've done for 2 hours. It's been 2 weeks of badass stuff. I appreciate you guys making the drive. I know a couple of you guys are local, but y'all came down the road. I love your music, and I wish you guys all the best and safe travels and all the dynamics that go with being a 5-piece band. Please keep doing what you're doing because I dig your music. And when could I maybe expect, again, Adrian, that album's probably going to be released in the second quarter
next year.
2016. I'm a year behind.
We do have a new single coming out, hopefully in the next month and a half, called Ain't Country.
Okay.
Check it out on iTunes, on our Facebook, website, so on and so forth.
On the Stone Cold Steve Austin podcast.
That's right. Damn.
What?
We're going to go. We're going to ride off to the sunset right now. And Butch, for booking information and for people to latch hold and catch hold of you guys on social media and the .com, talk about that.
www.3and20.com.
What can y'all play us out with?
How about that brand new single?
You want to do it?
Can we have a swig of beer for the working man?
Swig of beer for the working man.
Here. Cheers.
Yes, sir.
Put your drinks in the air.
So this song, real quick, it's called Ain't Country. It's about all the people that say the new country ain't country. It may not be, it may be. All that matters is if you like it. So
I dig it.
Hey, hey. Friday night, my pocket's full of dough. Fire one up and take it back road. KC lights will find a bullet hole and drop her in 4-wheel drive and just lose control. I got a skill on overflow. Grab a jar and turn it up slow and let it all go. Ain't this how country rolls? You know we love to put our toes in the sand, still drinking again. Never gonna get enough. Backwoods and bugs, tailgates and trucks, moonshine is how we turn it up. You think you know my ways by the words that I say, better listen to my southern drawl. But if you think country's just make it past the mud. Come on and ride with us. We'll show you how to get a backwoods kind of buzz. We smoke, drink, and cuss. We live, laugh, and love. Do it all thinking the one that's up above ain't that louder than the thumbing off in this truck. Stay riding dirty, cause you know we don't give a what y'all think y'all know about country. Ain't country. Put our toes in the sand, still the rain. If I can, we're never gonna get in the country. Backwoods and bugs, tailgates and trucks, moonshine is how we turn it up. You're thinking, know my ways by the words that I say. Better listen to my southern drawl. But if you think country's just a song, that ain't country. Put our toes in the sand, sip and drink, get a hand. We're never gonna get enough. Get enough. Backwoods and bugs, tailgates and trucks, moonshine is how we turn it up. You're thinking, know my ways by the words that I say. Better listen to my southern drawl. But if you think country's just a song, that ain't country at all.
Damn, I dig it. They are the 3 and 20 band. My name is Steve Austin. We're in Lake Hartwell, Georgia. Once again, 3 and 20 band.
Thank you for joining us for another classic episode of The Steve Austin Show. Please leave a rating and review on Apple Podcasts and tell your friends. For more Steve Austin Show, go to PodcastOne.com. That's PodcastOne.com.
Yo, what's good? It's your boy, Big Brother Jake, a.k.a. Jake Warner. My government name. Check it out. I host a show called the Big Brother Jake Podcast, and I've taken my talents to the biggest and baddest platform on the planet. That's right, baby. PodcastOne. My show is unique as I talk about everything. Life, sports, entertainment, being a single dad juggling several jobs. I'm a hot mess, but it's damn entertaining. Subscribe and review now on Apple Podcasts and listen on PodcastOne or wherever you get your podcasts.